Oh, they're all the same.
Ooh.
No, they're not. One's camera.
Oh, you're right. It's one's camel.
Yeah. That's tricky.
Yeah! Oh!
Shut up! I took my hand off the...
Yeah,
You said yeah, and I took my hand off the fucking controller. I grabbed it again just in time. I fucking hate you, Phil.
Oh, man.
Oh,
that
my
was
God.
almost rough. That was
Alright.
almost pretty rough.
Okay.
God damn it. If that's not the last one, I'm going to be really pissed.
That had a very final level air about it.
I got it. You used the surveillance camera.
What were we talking about?
I don't know anymore.
I don't know.
You were trying to lure the Future Foundation by showing them the footage you were recording, weren't you?
The surveillance cameras? That's what they were being used for?
In the previous Killing School Life, the surveillance camera footage was broadcast outside of the school. You used the cameras that were placed throughout the entire island for the same purpose.
Ding, ding, ding! I was broadcasting the Killing School trip live to every member of the Future Foundation.
Man, so many flashbacks. The footage you recorded with the surveillance cameras was shown to the Future Foundation? What shall I do? I did a lot of disgraceful things in front of those cameras.
You sure did.
Okay. I will never be queen now. Please forget what you saw.
So you guys were watching us? Then why didn't you come rescue us earlier?
We tried to hack in many times. The virus within the program blocked us at every turn.
Not only that, the Neo World program stopped accepting shutdown commands from the outside. As a last resort, we considered cutting power to the program, but
We didn't know what would happen to the subjects if we cut the power while the program was still running. There's no way we'd jeopardize your safety by taking such a gamble.
even so, we kept trying over and over again. It was finally possible for us to enter the program. Just a short time ago.
And you came all the way here when you knew it was a trap. I get it. You couldn't just leave them alone. If you saw people dying one by one with your own eyes, by the same killing game you guys played. Hope dictates that you act all high and mightily and say, I'm definitely going to stop it this time, right?
Yeah.
Hey, don't tell me. That's the reason you made us go through all this?
Of course! We made you do it for that reason! We orchestrated this game instead of killing you outright solely to show it off to the Future Foundation. We were forced to solve puzzles and riddles just so you could show it off to the Future Foundation? What riddles
Wow,
did
we
you solve?
suck.
That's why you guys are chumps.
Maybe the other game.
Oh, I suppose. You're just the bait I used to catch the big fish called the Future Foundation. But it's not my fault, you know. This game is a fight between the Future Foundation and me. You guys were just instigators in the background. But you guys already knew that when you chose to play this game, right?
Just 1 second, please. It sounds as though we...
As though we wanted to come to this world on our own free will. But that's precisely the truth.
Huh?
You guys chose to be instigators, and you were willingly taken to the Neo World program. To provide the opportunity I needed to push this battle between hope and despair into overtime. That's right! The reason the Ultimate Despair began killing each other was set up by the group itself!
That's just your imagination.
Ah, naive Makoto totally fell for the trap. And now your face is filled with a lovely shade of despair. Well, that despair is fucking obvious! You're here to rescue the assholes who set this up in the first place!
Don't go blaming us for this.
Thank you! It's all thanks to you guys. This time around, I might be able to fill these guys with despair.
We do not feel despair. Even if this was all a trap, we will never regret coming here.
And this is the only thing we could do to stop you.
Also, he was supposed to be on a date with Toko tonight, so, you know, if you had to pick.
Yes. But nevertheless, it's all over. We will shut you down and end all of this.
You're pretty fucking desperate. Well, that's pretty fucking obvious. If we don't intend to initiate the shutdown, those Future Foundation fuckwits are gonna be trapped here forever.
Trapped? Why would that happen?
Didn't I explain it? You know, the graduation exam rule. There are two options, graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose one and then press it. All you will cast your votes, and whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision. But that's not all, right? In order to pass the graduation exam, there was one more requirement.
The other requirement to pass the graduation exam is... What?
I think teacher's final decision, because that was the, Yeah.
Oh. Oh, right. As I recall, we also need the teacher's final decision.
To participate in the graduation program, you need my permission as your acting teacher, you know?
What? Does that mean it won't end with just a majority vote?
After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not.
So even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it?
Obviously, there's no way I'd let members of the Future Foundation graduate. So, if we can't activate the shutdown, the Future Foundation will enter the endless life of repeating the grade.
That's only if the shutdown sequence doesn't activate, right?
But that's impossible. Everyone here understands how dangerous it is to release you into the real world. We know that all too well.
I mean, she's been bad-mouthing us this whole time.
Oh?
Looks like you shouldn't have talked so much. Out of the mouth comes evil, so they say.
It's true that we fell for this trap, and that we run the risk of not being able to go back. And that I think I left my car running? But what's wrong with that? Thinking we'd back down because of something like that is a huge mistake.
You let Makoto drive. That's my line. Thinking your little shutdown plan will succeed is a huge mistake.
Huh?
You're totally overestimating those chumps over there. There's no way they'll start the shutdown sequence.
Why not?
Look upon their faces. They look like piglets who are forced to watch their mom roasting on spit.
What?
There's no fucking way they'd initiate the shutdown just to go back to being ultimate despair. That is, well...
We can make Kazuichi do it.
Junko, I don't care what you say. I've decided to believe in everyone.
Wow, he's like Nagito, except not horrifying.
Yeah. It's true that they walked the wrong path before. That's all in the past now.
We've been visited by the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future.
Oh, that's fantastic.
What I believe in is not their Christmas past, but their Christmas futures.
Yes! I was totally waiting for that protagonist line like that. When I crush you with despair, such ecstasy.
No matter what you do to me, I will never fall into despair.
Wrong. I'm not the one who's going to make you fall into despair. That's the mastermind's job, and they'll be appearing very soon.
Wait, what? Mastermind?
Mastermind? Someone else is coming. This can't be. It's a bluff.
You should never make the last character who appears in a detective story turn out to be the mastermind. But I always fell into that pattern, so I was kind of worried about that.
Enough already. What are you talking about?
Oh, well, let's bring him out with lots of energy. It's Mr. Izuru Kamakura.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Izuru Kamakura. That name, I've heard it before. That person was called the Ultimate Hope. But that shouldn't be all he was. That's right. I've seen a person called Izuru Kamakura somewhere else.
Somewhere creepy.
I recall that person was a Dark Diva of Destruction. Right. Izuru Kamakura. Isn't that the name of the founder of Hope's Peak Academy?
You'd be like really old.
It was written on the placard beneath the portrait of the Academy's founder. That name is definitely Izuru Kamakura, right? I mean, it was it was weird, and I hadn't eaten in a while, but... However, based on the information I know, the man known as Izuru Kamakura...
If I recall, he's a super genius who acquired many talents. He was even called the Ultimate Hope, right? Does the founder have the same name as that Ultimate Hope guy?
Is that kind of coincidence even possible?
Which to name?
The Future Foundation might know something, right? I mean, well, remember that, what was Celeste's real last name? Hero?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Yasuhiro?
Yes.
Yasuhiro. So, you know.
And just like how Hyoko's sister has her same name.
Yeah. How about it, Kyoko?
Even within Hope's Peak Academy, there's very little information about a person named Izuru Kamakura. The mystery if such a person ever really existed, unless he's in your files, Byakuya, the ones none of us will touch, even with gloves on.
I mean, they're all stuck together.
Like another confirm, no deny.
And not just that, the matter was closed without ever being settled because of that incident.
If you do not know, then please allow me. Providing hopelessly skilled explanations is a quirk of mine. The reason Izuru experience continues to be such a mystery, existence, is because the Academy hid it.
Why did the Academy hide its existence?
Or experience.
If I recall, they were trying to protect their superior talent. They even called it mankind's hope, correct?
However, that prodigious student ended up killing 13 student council members at Hope's Peak Academy. Izuru is the killer responsible for Hope's Peak Academy's biggest, most awful event.
Which wasn't the mass, suicide.
Suicide.
No, that was the tragedy, or Hope's Peak tragedy. I don't remember.
I don't know. The tragedy at Hope's Peak. And you're the one who set it up, right?
Information about Izuru completely vanished after that incident.
We thought Junko and Ashinuma killed them. Don't say such cruel things. Izuru Kamakura is very much alive. Isn't that right, Hajime?
Huh? What? I am... Wait, what?
Like I said, you're Izuru Kamakura.
Okay.
Well, this was not on my list.
Yeah.
Huh?
Alrighty. If you don't understand, I'll explain it to you till you do understand. You're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura.
Okay, this was not. I gotta grant this was
If
not
you're
even
Izuru
on my
Kamakura,
list.
clap your hands. If you're Izuru Kamakura, hands up. If you're Izuru Kamakura, clap your hands.
They all are?
Hold on. Seriously, what are you talking about?
Liar! There's no way! There's no way Hajime is Izuru Kamakura! Izuru... Is that Ultimate Hope, right? But Hajime?
That's right. Hajime is one of those reserve course dropouts and has no
Dropout?
talent whatsoever.
Drop out.
You drop out. But the fact that he's really Izuru Kamakura makes all this much more hopeless.
I'm Izuru Kamakura.
Whoa.
No, okay, this is not something I had anywhere on my list of, alright, well, okay. Alright, we're rolling with it.
Good news, Hajime. even though you were mocked for being a reserve course student. You had talent all along, ultimate hope.
How can someone from the reserve course have such an amazing talent like that? In order to hide Izuru's identity, is he hidden in the reserve course? Then Hajime's name is fake.
There's no doubt I'm Hajime Hinata. I've always had that name ever since I was born.
Then Uzuru is your fake name.
Hey, you weren't lying to us, right?
I do not want any more last-minute plot twists.
Could it be created hope? That might be Uzuru.
I'm the ultimate hope? Current me, Zuru Kamakura. What did Hope Speak Academy do to me?
Gym class. Hope cultivation plan? I don't know, one of these has got to be a hope cultivation plan. I'm going to keep coming back to that one.
I mean, that's just logic.
Like a logic dive, but also different. Can be great. Oh! Like he's a genetically engineered clone of Izuru Kamakura.
Well,
I'm not sure that makes any sense, but
well, none of this
Yeah.
makes sense.
That's fair.
I'm not sure that makes. We need like 4 more steps to go through this. Izuru's identity.
Nope.
Nope,
Okay.
not that. Okay. I mean, that's the only thing I think of. The Academy's hiding Izuru, right? It obviously has something to do with that.
I won't be able to break through the contradiction with this. Oops. It's either that or the Academy's.
Well,
Yeah, no, that's not
That
it.
just says that's what the paint
I think
is.
maybe you have the right bullet.
Yeah. Reserve course? Talent like that.
Like ashes in his mouth.
Izuru's identity? Hidden the reserve course? Hajime's name? A fake?
No doubt I'm Hajime Hinata. Ever since I was born.
Fake name?
Name fake. You're lying to us?
Created hope.
Ah! Damn it!
Well, it went away.
Okay.
But, I
I
mean,
pressed the wrong buttons.
you can fast forward through it now.
That's
You know where to
exactly
get
what I'm
to.
But
gonna
that's,
do.
I think we're up to where to do.
Now that I'm sure which one I want.
Reserve course?
Very good.
Fake name?
Lying?
Plot twists!
Created hope.
Yay.
I don't consent to this at all, actually.
Getting super consented.
Created hope. Are you talking about the hope cultivation plan?
Hope cultivation plan? What is that? A while back, I saw a file kept by the Future Foundation. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy was researching a breakthrough plan to cultivate personal talent.
It's true that it was a breakthrough plan. After all, it was a plan to create the perfect genius.
Create?
For the longest time, the Hope cultivation plan was the earnest wish of Hope's Peak Academy. In fact, that's why the Academy was established. Part of that plan was researching the talent of ultimates. Because the plan was so important, they adopted the name of the Academy's founder and called it the Izuru Kamakura Project.
A little on the nose, don't you think?
Izuru Kamakura Project. It's a little on the nose, don't you think?
IKP. Just a while ago, they were finally able to reach the experimental stage of that plan. From there, they set their sights on a reserves course dropouts to use them as lab rats.
I didn't drop out.
Why did they use the reserve course as lab rats? A plan to create talent artificially requires test subjects that are wholly lacking in talent.
Wait a minute. Just because they're not ultimates doesn't mean they're totally lacking in talent.
From that group of reserve course students, the one who was finally chosen was Hajime, who stands before you now.
Why me?
Because you admired Hope Speak Academy more than anybody else. You still don't get it? You were used by the Academy.
Great place.
They exploited your feelings of admiration towards hope and talent just to use you like a lab rat.
I feel like this place would be shut down.
I mean,
What?
it kind of was.
It is.
See, didn't I tell you? The moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
Lies. That's definitely a lie.
And after many surprises, Hajime Hirano was transformed into a Zero 1.0.
Did you say transformed?
What did they do to him?
Unless you're willing to go to extremes, it's impossible to change a normal person into a perfect genius. So naturally, they went to extremes.
Extreme!
By directly interfering with his brain, Hope Speak Academy transformed Hajime Hinata into a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself, known as Azuro Kamakura. Eventually, Azuro became an ultimate despair thanks to me. But all I did to Azuro was simply break his spirit. There's nothing compared to what Hope Speak Academy did to him, not even close. Seriously, it's scary how determined the researchers were to mess with the human brain that much. Doing such inhumane acts that nobody else is capable of with such a calm mind and steady hand. I admire it so much it makes my mind numb. By the way, you're just a simple avatar right now, so even if you touch your head, you won't feel the scar.
Yeah. Did they really do something like that?
But if you think about it, if Hajime gets out of here, he's gonna be like a super genius, right?
Like I said, he's not Hajime. He's a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself.
Different person? How's he different? Aside from the brain transplant, I can follow that much.
All of his senses, emotions, thoughts, and hobbies that interfere with acquiring talent have been excised.
I don't get to study anymore? Huh?
It's sad that that's your hobby. All of his memories of the past have been forcefully suppressed into the darkest recesses of his mind.
Huh?
Emotions, thoughts, hobbies. He doesn't even have a memory.
It sounds like he is a completely different person.
So that's why it's so surprising that Hajime even exists here at all, even if he's just an avatar. The Neo World program must have dug up those memories and rebuilt his old personality from data from the past. I cannot help but feel impressed that the Neo World program was able to accomplish such a feat. But as for Hajime, he probably would have been better off if he stayed erased. And then, when Hajime returns to his original state after the shutdown, he'll disappear. Yeah.
Disappear?
All that will remain is Azuro Kamakura, an entirely different personality created by Hope Speak Academy. He will no longer be Hajime Hinata.
Disappear? I'm going to disappear? 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 Disappear, disappear, disappear. Disappear, disappear, disappear.
Oh yeah,
disappear.
do the
Oh,
disappear.
I'm blacking out.
Do the disappear. It's all those concussions catching up to poor Hajime. Oh, and maybe the other personality.
But no matter
No,
what happened,
no. That's clearly supposed to be Audrey.
But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead.
Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to be getting along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again?
There is no reason to meet me again. After all, you are boring. Your talents, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me.
You really don't play along, do you?
Me? No, that's not me.
That's what you are. That's who Izuru Kamakura is. You're the one who brought me into this world. You're Izuru Kamakura, the mastermind behind all of this.
Huh?
Could it be the one who uploaded you into the Neo World program was...
It's not me.
Just so you know, as long as your brain has been messed with, you can't undo it no matter how hard you try.
Then I...
Have no way to be saved, you say? But you already know what you must do.
I do? I already know how I can be saved. I've lost track.
I think choose repeat is how Hajime stays... But the only way Hajime can stay alive officially is by staying in the game, which involves choosing repeat.
Yeah. No,
No, that wasn't it.
I already know how I can be saved.
I guess submit to joke. That didn't make a lot of...
No, that's
No.
not it.
Choose graduate?
I see. I just need to choose graduate then.
Oh, right, because
So
graduate
then
would
we
take
upload-
him and put
Upload
him
all
into...
those.
It would
That's
upload
right.
him.
That makes
into-
sense.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
thought I was
I
on
got it.
John's brain train.
Yep. Huh?
In that case, the Hajime avatar will be uploaded into his real body. So Hajime will be safely reborn. Truly a royal road to a hopeless happy ending.
Hold on, you can't do that. Do that, everyone who died will be taken over by Junko's alter ego.
Like, if you guys don't start the shutdown, the Future Foundation will be trapped here. I can't allow the Future Foundation to sacrifice themselves for the ultimate despairs. Jeez, you should have said so before. You guys aren't honest at all.
That's not it. What we're saying is...
We have to protect the world from despair, you say? Okay, that's getting so old. Do you really have to sacrifice yourselves just to protect the world in the first place? What if the world's hope is different from your hope? Even if the world is happy, it's meaningless if you aren't happy.
That's...
Plus, the Future Foundation wants to kill all the Ultimate Despairs, right? Once you go back to being Ultimate Despairs, the Future Foundation punishment time will activate. It would be absolutely dreadful if that were to happen. Not just dreadful. It's rather fucking hopeless, don't you think? And you guys... And can you guys even endure that? Everything that happened here will just end up being a meaningless game. Everything you felt, awe, friendship, love, there won't even be save data left of it. The girl you love and the guy you hate grow weaker and skinnier each day they lay immobilized. In Hajime's case, his very existence is going to disappear, all because of the academy he loves so much.
There's gonna be so many lawsuits when this is over.
Will you be able to endure such despair? Who are you going to endure it for? For people you've never even met before? For people who don't even appreciate you? Does that sound like hope to you?
Can't believe her. That's how she works.
That's what she does, so she can lure you all towards despair.
There is no reason to listen to her. Hurry up and start the shutdown.
Shut up, Byakuya, you're not helping.
Hold on. What is it? Why are we still waiting?
Byakuya!
Do you still not understand what's going to happen to the real world if Junko escapes? No, I was just... How many victims do you think the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history has claimed?
Right now, it's finally started to calm down. If Junko Enoshima makes it to the real world, countless victims will fill the streets. The world will regress to an era of bloodshed, chaos, and worldwide rioting.
So, that's why you're telling them to start the shutdown sequence? To prevent that? You're telling them to turn back into ultimate despair and lose all the memories they made in this world. Even among them, there are those who will simply cease to exist. And you're telling them to just deal with it?
At this point, this is the only way.
No. There is another way. As long as they choose to graduate, they can pass along their avatar's memories. And everyone here will be able to hold hands and keep on living. Well, everyone who died will be taken over by me, but... Don't you think that's better? That's a better fate than being a vegetable for the rest of your life?
Guys, you can't buy into this. Think carefully about which is true hope.
And which is true despair.
What shall we do?
You're asking us?
You're telling us to decide?
Damn it, why'd it turn out like this? Everyone can overcome despair.
Whoa, what's happening?
You guys should be able to grasp true hope.
Whoa. If my memories do not disappear, I will not even remember the reason everybody died.
Are you really going to let her take over your friends' bodies? You might think I'm a fool, but... I want to see Pecco one more time.
If we turn back into ultimate despair, Future Foundation might kill us, right?
We won't let them do that.
This is all the Future Foundation's fault. They're the ones who stuck us in this messed up world. For your protection.
If Junko escapes to the real world, there will be countless victims again. I know, but...
Everyone's hope is in conflict. Such despair.
I can't shoot it. Graduate or shut down. The world or me. Hope or despair. They're telling us to choose? Choose between that? Why? Why do we have to choose?
Okay, so you can't choose anything but shutdown sequence, right?
Whoop, the menu blew up.
Oh,
Uh-oh. I can't do it.
huh? Can't do it?
I can't choose. You guys are telling us the world's going to be destroyed unless we sacrifice ourselves. And that I can't decide. I can't choose either one.
Hajime!
Shut up! Leave me alone! This is just too much, and all of a sudden I've got a Nagito expression on my face.
Case of the crazy eyes there, Hajime.
Why do I have to be a part of this? I mean, I'm different from the rest of you. I don't even have a talent. But even so, I got dragged into this, and now my existence is going to disappear? I don't understand it at all.
Both choices are hopeless.
How much of ourselves do we have to sacrifice?
This burden... How you dare make us shoulder it? There's no way we can handle this on our own.
Everyone, get a hold of yourselves. It's impossible. For someone like me, it's impossible. I can't choose the future. Hope, despair, do whatever you want. It's not my problem.
That's...
And there's no answer. So you've chosen to make no choice at all. Jeez, once again, this went exactly as expected. I get so hopelessly bored when everything goes according to plan. Oh well, since I have everyone's data, I kind of figured it would play out like this. That is, unless something else hopelessly unpredictable happens. Well, I could say that, but the chance of something convenient happening is hopeless. After all, this is a game. A world where everything progresses with predetermined harmony. Fine, I guess it's okay. You don't have to force yourself to make a choice. A futureless future. I think it's fine if that exists too. As long as you don't yearn for hope, you'll never fall victim to despair. That goes for me too. As long as I don't yearn for despair, I'll never need to hope for it. So let's all free ourselves from this curse and stay here as the best of friends. Let's immerse ourselves in this tropical island like forever and ever. Forever and ever 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 and ever.
Okay.
Psychic shall go attack! Or thing. Coconuts.
Oh.
Hi.
Alright, the game reset! And with this, the world will continue to loop.
Eternal Game Utopia. Sounds like fun. Guess it's time to stay like this for a while.
Young master, that is a wise call.
Yay! You didn't have to forget us!
Yes, there's no way I would forget.
And with this, Junko's gone.
Alright, let's party!
I'm gonna showcase my full cooking ability. Nope, that wasn't right.
Not at all. It was yours.
I know, I've lost it. It's all
Okay,
Junko
Can I
now.
take a picture to commemorate this?
One to be awed by the sight of my prowess.
I've prepared you a training regiment.
Oh, if you get hurt, let me know.
Should I begin with a brief introduction of myself?
After all this time. What was this again? Ha! Oh well, there's no need to think about it. I wanted this ending.
Alright, the game reset! And with this, the world will continue to loop.
Eternal Game Utopia. Sounds like fun.
What am I doing?
Alright, the game reset! And with this, the world will continue to loop.
Eternal Game Utopia. Sounds like fun.
What am I doing? Alright, was there anything else to shoot? I don't think so. I think you just have to shoot that over and over again.
I'm going to showcase my ability.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it was. He was
Sight of my prowess.
John Travolta.
Introduction of myself.
You guys aren't a part of the game, right? What am I doing?
Well, if there are two things, and you shot them both, and neither of them worked, what's the thing we haven't done yet in this trial?
Oh, grabbed a thing and shot the other thing.
Oh. Okay, how do I grab at the end? How to grab.
It's hold the shoot button rather than shoot. Yeah, because nihilism is probably not the truth bullet.
Also, these last two Chiaki lines were not there the first time we went through this.
Yeah.
That was it? But we missed it.
Is this again? Oh, God. Fine. I'll get it sooner or later. Okay.
Just like the BFG to Ibuki!
No, you got nothing. It's
Ibuki!
gone.
Prowess. Introductions. There you go.
There.
Game reset! Yeah! And with this, the world will continue to loop, and we'll have to hear Monami every time.
I'm trying to shoot it. There. Ha! No!
Shut up, crime!
I'm not staying stuck with Teru forever. Who are you? Hey, honey. Can we stay here?
I'm just a part of the game. But you guys aren't, right?
Chucky, is that you? Why are you here?
I don't know.
this mean you're my memory of Chiaki? Because you should have already disappeared.
So,
Oh, well, it doesn't matter.
I was... Oh.
Anyway, don't you think they're messed up?
What?
Telling us the world's going to be destroyed and to sacrifice ourselves. There's no way I can choose. For someone like me, I'm just not able to choose.
What? No, you see,
Seriously, I've had enough. I'm tired of being mixed up in all this stuff I don't understand.
No, you
Not
need to-
only was I told that I have no talent at all, but if I go out, I'll go back to being in ultimate despair. And on top of that, I was told I'm going to disappear too. Isn't that messed up?
Well,
Hey, you don't want that either, right? I mean, if we lose our memories, there won't be a single trace of your existence left.
no,
You're going to completely disappear, and none of us will even remember you.
But, no, I won't.
Were you trying to say something? You should have just spoken up.
Even if I cease to exist, even if you guys never remember me again, that doesn't mean I will completely disappear. As long as everyone continues to move forward towards the future we created together, I will never disappear. What I lived for, fought for, and risked my life for will still exist.
Why didn't you say that to start with?
I was trying.
You're right, but...
You're probably just scared, right? Not just of disappearing. You're scared of moving towards the future with such a heavy burden, right?
Yeah, I'm scared. I'm obviously terrified of that.
And spiders.
That
Oh,
too.
no, it's definitely spider and clown doors.
How much longer are you going to be this indecisive?
Ouch. Huh?
Didn't you want to become someone with confidence? Isn't that why you admired Hope Speak Academy?
But even Hope Speak Academy tricked me.
Hajime, you've had it wrong this whole time.
Wrong?
Having talent isn't the goal. There's something much more important than whether or not you have talent, right?
Oh, I hope so.
What's important is that you believe in yourself. If you can't do that, no matter how much talent you possess, you will never be confident in yourself.
God grant me the confidence of a mediocre white man.
Just like how you were in the past.
You... Hey, who are you? I mean, you should have already disappeared, right?
But past Hajime is in the past. He's not the same Hajime who spent time with me and the others in this world. So, it's gonna be alright. I think it's time you finally had confidence in yourself.
Hey, Chiaki, can you tell me something?
I can tell you anything except that.
Which choice should I make? My hope? The world's hope? Which one should I choose?
You guys are the only ones who have the right to decide your future. And the responsibility, too.
So you're saying I should choose for myself?
But if you can't choose either future, why don't you just create one?
Create?
Even if this world is just a game, you guys aren't part of the game. You guys don't have to just choose a future. You should be able to create one as well.
This isn't a sandbox, though. Do you think someone like me can do that?
Do we have a game genie?
Since you're not part of the game, you don't have to worry about talent, skill, or level.
Good, because I don't have any of those.
I have a decent level.
You guys have a tremendous ultimate move that can overcome anything.
Spirit bomb.
I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you just do it, things will turn out okay. Control F5.
Oh.
If I do it, things will turn out okay. Terrible health class advice.
Of course, games aren't very fun when they're easy to clear.
But this isn't a game, right?
Hey, Hajime, this isn't for the sake of anyone else. You have to do this for yourself. Now then, it's about time you show me your cool side, Hajime.
Bad news about that.
Come on,
I'll help out too.
Help?
Oh boy.
Whoa, 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 whoa. It's just... This is me? Is this really me?
I have a sneaking suspicion shooting Niall at anything is not going to be the move you
Yeah.
want to do.
Yeah.
Attacking things with nihilism is,
I don't want to disappear. I'm not a Zuru Kamakura. Who cares what will happen to the world? I don't want to sacrifice myself. It's not like I'll be appreciated anyway. There's no way we can beat Junko. It's the Future Foundation's fault. Not mine. I can't choose the future.
See? If you just do it, things will turn out okay. You should even be able to create the future.
Oh, there it goes.
That was what we wanted.
Yeah.
So uncool. It's totally uncool. All right then.
A bunch of long-haired Hajimes called a Zuru Kamakura, just like the old guy in the picture.
Things will turn out okay.
And okay is kind of the best you can hope for given the situation.
Do I have to go through the whole thing each time and shoot every one of them?
I think it lets you keep that one and keep shooting it over and over again, I think.
Okay, well, let's start with you.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Press, oh,
I'm trying.
press. Don't hold, just press.
I was.
Things will turn out okay.
Just renewing it, since apparently I
Yeah,
didn't hit them all.
I think we missed one.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, hey, there we go.
That was the one I missed. So.
At least it didn't make us do all of them
Yeah.
again.
Fuck you!
Me?
Me!
No matter what kind of future it is, one in which I'm floating, as long as you guys move towards it, I will never disappear. Everything that happened here, it won't be meaningless. If you guys carry the burden of both hope and despair, you should even be able to create the future.
I wish you could meet my girlfriend who lives in AI.
Even if it's a convenient miracle, if you just do it, things will turn out okay. That's why you can't hesitate now. Resolve to throw everything away and give it everything you've got. I'll be cheering for you too.
Kaboom!
Yes, Canada! Ah, that reminds me. Forgot to say it again.
I love you, Chiaki!
No, I think you gotta go it over and over again.
I will not even remember where everyone died. We don't rid the world of despair. The tragedy will start once again.
I want to see Becca one more time.
I want her back to despair. You might be killed by the Future Foundation, right?
This is your responsibility, since
Oh,
you're the
you're
one who
there.
fell to despair.
What?
It stopped, the triangle disappeared, so
So now
The
what?
Future Foundation.
I think we'll wait until they're all done talking. Something! They're both hope and both despair! The conclusion will never be fucking reached.
restore power?
Oh, triangle. Hold it.
Oh. I don't know where everyone died. Not in the world of despair. The tragedy will start once again.
Future!
Sure.
Oh,
What?
No!
What?
oh. I mean, yes!
Sure.
Yes, good. Yay.
I mean, you've got enough future in you. You just
Suck out all this
through
future.
all of it.
You're spewing future every which way.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Future.
Whoa.
Things refute.
You have unlocked future.
So something happened there. Whoa. Whoa. It won't just be hope. There will probably be a lot of despair, too. Oh my god. I think I fused with Mondo. Are my eyebrows on fire yet? I don't know what kind of future awaits us. But our futures are ours. I won't let anyone take them.
Huh? Who the hell are you?
I've decided I'm done running away. I will fight for my future. I will fight alongside the future that anyone created for that everyone created for. What? It's not for anyone else's sake but my own.
Don't tell me. Is Zero? Hey, what the heck is going on? Is this a serious bug or something?
I am not Izuru Kamakura. I am Hajime Hinata.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got all like.
I
Phoenix.
am me.
Oh,
Oh.
sword time!
Oh God,
Well, at
no!
least you know which one you're gonna pick.
I guess it's future.
Your despair. Something about hope, and then there's a despair. Oh, you have
Oh,
infinite
infinite
cuts!
cuts. Just
You have
cut
infinite
away.
cuts!
Cut it all.
It's the dream! Just have to keep an eye out for, like, different colored letters.
Even so, I. What?
Oh.
Shit.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Something, 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 something.
something.
Call for choose eyes.
Cover your
eyes
ears.
again. Just shut the hell up. If I don't do the game, it's
Continue.
something.
Game.
Hey, if you.
Okay. Nope. But I hit it with the.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of the white noise, which means you have to hit it exactly the right amount of time.
I don't know how to hit the white noise in a way that isn't gonna.
Do this thing.
I don't think I can chop the white noise. I think I have
Yeah,
to.
it didn't seem to be reacting. I think you're right. You just gotta do this.
Ow!
Oh, cat time. Yeah!
Hey.
Oh!
What's bothering you about my hair?
Oh.
Oh. Shit.
It's not the best. You know what? It is the best. You hit the climax. That's great.
And rather than help me, John's gonna take a picture.
That's correct. I think that's the correct action.
It's called the panic talk action.
You do have infinite bullets, which is nice.
Yeah.
Oh, she negative your fever.
X circle. Yep,
That's wrong.
that's wrong.
Hope you get a hairball from my
What
hair.
the heck is wrong with you? Why is there a bug like this all of a sudden?
Everyone, let's shut this game down.
Huh? But
Don't you get it? If we start the shutdown sequence, Will.
There's never only one choice to make. There's no way I'll allow things to end this way. The future everyone has created for us should have more possibilities than that. Let's leave this place with confidence! And from there we can just create it on our own. The future that we want.
What are you saying? There's no way something that convenient is going to happen.
It wouldn't be strange if a miracle happens. This isn't a game. We can change the future as much as we want.
Even if you talk big, if you leave here, you're just gonna forget everything. That goes for everyone else.
We just have to press these two buttons at the same time, correct?
Huh?
I wonder. I do not really understand it myself, but I just saw it. When my body felt so heavy that I could not move. When I felt as though I was sinking into a deep, black sea. It was at that moment I somehow heard Hajime's voice. No, it was just a flash. I saw it. Like a lighthouse beacon shining across an ocean of darkness. A warm, yet resolute light. The one who shined that light was probably... You saw it too, right, Hajime? The future we are going to create from this moment on. It is also the future that everyone has created, right? Then there is no way we can stop now.
Seriously, that's a suicidal decision.
yeah, I'm well aware it might be an act of suicide. There's no telling how this'll play out. But I heard her voice. In fact, I think it was the first time she ever yelled at me. I can't stand on my own 2 feet if she keeps treating me like a damn kid. I don't like thinking about complicated stuff. If there's something strong worth fighting, I'll fight. That's just who I am, you know? That's what it means to be confident, right?
Something like that.
And I'm gonna choose this.
Man, sure is getting annoying again.
God, I hate you.
But you're saying we gotta do it. There's no way I can back out now.
You can stay if you want.
If I don't have a place to go back to, I should at least protect this place, no matter what. Why? Why? How can you guys throw yourselves back into the depths of despair?
Because we believe.
Huh?
We believe in our future. That's what makes us different from you. We believe that if we try new things, even difficult things, then everything will turn out okay. We believe we can even create our own futures.
That's impossible. That can't be hope. It's not even despair. What is this?
Hajime, everyone, thank you.
I'm not the one you should be thanking.
Huh?
Yeah!
Yeah, well, I got through it, so shut up.
Bees get degrees.
The B sharps.
Well, let's get started.
I didn't think it would end this easily.
Huh? It's not the end, right?
This is just the beginning, right?
First, we need to let this game world end.
And from that point on, we're the ones who are going to create
Beep.
Boom!
Blue Screen of Death.
Rebooting.
Oh, hi! Usami's got her stick back. Wait, Usami gets the final boss battle? That's just not right.
Yeah, they should at least let Akane get one punch in.
So she's kind of a Care Bear.
Yeah,
I don't think there's any kind of about it.
Well, it's more of a rabbit, so it's sort of a Care Bear cousin.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, there we go.
Swift Heart.
Very good. Yeah. Man, this is absolute despair. I feel despair upon and despair towards despair yet again. Have fun. Once you've experienced the despair I've suffered, there's no turning back. Living in the shadow of past memories, that's too sad, you know? But I guess I no longer have to hope for despair. This is just so hopeless.
We could have just thrown that in the water for like 30 seconds.
What was that just now? Why did Usami appear? She should have already disappeared.
I guess it's just as Hajime said.
At least this wasn't the ending prepared for them.
That perspective's all wrong because it looks like Makoto's taller than Kyoko.
Yeah.
And that can't possibly be right.
Yeah, she's like 10 feet behind him. This was the ending they created.
Are you saying they're moving towards such an uncertain future on purpose?
Even so, the only thing we can do now is leave it to them. This game world is going to end soon. There's nothing more we can do.
Regardless, there's no need for us to do anything.
There we go. A little taller.
Yeah. Man, it's collapsing.
You're right. I am sorry to trouble everyone, but even if we awaken in the real world and forget about what transpired here, it will still have meaning, right?
Of course, Miss Sonia. I don't know the proper way to say this, but I kind of feel the same way too.
You're so bad explaining things. Now that it's the end, you should at least try a little harder.
People can't change that easily, you know?
Well, whether it has meaning in that, it all depends on us now.
Time's almost up.
Tell the future. I'm pretty scared.
I am scared too.
But it's okay, right? It makes sense to feel scared, right?
That's the future.
Wait, hey, I'll never forget you guys. Or the others. You guys better remember me too. My name is Kazuichi Soda.
Yeah, with your colorful personalities, there's no way I'd forget you guys that easy.
Even if I forget, I will use all my might and remember.
You start talking weird later, Hajime. I'll beat you up till you return back to normal.
That's it. That's fair.
That's a relief. Make sure you hold back as much as you can.
It's snowing reality.
Hallelujah. It's snowing reality. So this is the end. But it's just the beginning. Isn't that right? It doesn't change how scared I am. Can't help feeling scared. So scared, but... Thank you. Thank you, Chiaki. Phew, finally said it. It's not quite what I was going for, but, you know.
Yes, that's what we're all hoping for. Thank you, Hajime. I've seen widescreen.
Thank you.
Me too. Thank you.
Never
I'll
forget about you.
never forget about you guys. I'll never, ever forget.
Who?
I'll be cheering from you guys from now on. From somewhere. 'Cause we're all friends, after all.
Except for the ones who murdered each other.
Mostly.
Game over?
Chapter 6. This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair.
Goodbye, Academy of Despair.
Goodbye, Academy of Despair. See you later.
Oh, nice.
You have obtained a present. Giant cell phone.
Oh, dear. I don't know what we do with that exactly.
Make
Sure,
giant calls.
We'll save our current progress.
And so, the incident is coming to an end. The incident riddled with absurdity, with nonsense, and sheer irrationality
Correct. All
Oh,
correct.
Chickow.
is about to lower its curtain. An incident smaller than Hope's Peak Academy's biggest, most tragic event. Smaller than the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. An incident so small, it doesn't even have a name.
We call
Aw.
it Billy.
The world will never know what happened here. Not now, not in the distant future. As long as they remain here.
Apparently they've finished the preparations. We can leave any time.
Then, I guess we should get going.
Hey, Makoto, is this really okay? You're the one who said leave the questions to me, so I let you take the lead. Are they really going to be okay? Didn't they just turn back into ultimate despair?
I don't think that's the case. I mean, if they did turn back, they wouldn't have said that they'd stay on this island.
What? Perhaps they're thinking about helping their sleeping friends.
I can't really say for sure, but that's what I believe.
Whether they know it or not, the fact that they're already clinging to that feeling shows us they're no longer who they were in the past.
It seems that there are too many soft-hearted people here.
But in reality, the possibility that those who are sleepwaking up is close to zero.
No, possibility isn't a problem. Even if there's the smallest possibility, they're still trying to create that future for themselves. In their eyes, that is the future.
The smallest possibility, you might as well call it a miracle.
But strangely enough, I have a feeling they'll be able to reach it. They've accepted their hopes and their despair, and they're trying to create their own future. Maybe, for people like that, miracles are inevitable, don't you think?
Oh, Makoto.
Huh, as cheesy as ever. Seriously, you haven't grown up at all.
I haven't grown up.
That's the main reason we decided to come with you.
Well, who cares? I guess I'll respect your decision this time. However, what comes next is going to be difficult for us.
Leaving them on this island. If the higher-ups at HQ find out about this, it will definitely cause a scene.
We need to work on concealing it.
That's not a problem.
And what do you intend to explain to HQ?
About that, I was gonna think about it while I was on the ship.
Good luck. I'm not going to help you that much.
Huh? Why?
You should at least be glad that we decided to respect your decision.
Fine.
Then let's go back as well. We're not even close to finished yet. There's still a lot we must do. Beside the Future Foundation, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is not finished. We must end this once and for all, for the sake of the future.
It seems I must fight alongside you all for a little while longer.
Plus, there's someone else waiting for you to return.
Don't make me remember something so horrifying.
Let's go. We must create our own futures too.
And so the ordeal has ended. And from here our daily lives have started. Lives that are much more absurd, nonsensical, and irrational than before. Things are probably going to be a lot more difficult now. There's no such thing as an answered mystery. It's doubtful whether or not things will even end well. Future isn't a path. It's like an endless sea. You can try to go anywhere, but it doesn't mean you'll get there. Even so, I will keep on living. I will keep on living as Hajime Hinata. My future lies here, in this miserably perfect paradise.
Let me on the boat! Is there homework there?
Could you have left me with some homework, please?
That was Danganronpa 2.
Okay.
Goodbye, Despair. How'd you guys like it? Ultimate Swindler is not how they should translate that. Anyway, I'm sorry.
I liked it, though I have to admit, my frustration with the fact that Kazuichi lived to the end was just gruesome.
He's very much alive.
Just brutal.
Very alive. Other people are not. Pekko's not, but he is.
I mean, I accepted that, it wasn't going to be all my favorites who made it to the end, but I think I even would have preferred Nagito to be the one who lived to the end.
That's extreme. That's extreme.
That is extreme.
I think I hate Kazuichi more than I hate Nagito.
Wow.
John, what are your feelings?
I liked it. Yeah, there's always something weird in sequels where you're like, I have having a better feel going into it of like what it could be, kind of changes my expectations of what it's going to be and how I feel about it and what does it mean. But I liked it.
All right, cool. Yeah.
I wish we got more explanation of what it's. Is Hajime a clone? Is he like?
Wow, what a perfect segue. Well, we'll learn more about that at some point in the future.
Oh no!
But I actually have some homework for you guys first.
Oh dear.
Not just you guys, I guess people at home too. If you haven't played the game, Danganronpa, I think it's called Another Ultra Despair Girls? A sort of kind of sequel, but sort of more a spin-off. It's probably going to be pretty important that you learn at least the basics of the plot of that before whatever the next thing we do is. So I'm going to force you guys to watch some videos on that. I found a couple of options. I'll put them in the comment, and not in the comments, in the description as well. If there's anybody else who would like to experience that story but not play the game, my advice is to not play the game. It is not a particularly enjoyable game to play, but it has a pretty good Danganronpa story.
Okay.
So there's two types of ways to experience that story without playing it. One is I found a pretty good 30-minute summary.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And the other is I found the 10 hours of every cutscene that happens in that game.
Oh.
So here's going to be a recommendation to anybody watching at home. If you got the 10 hours, do the 10-hour one. If you don't, the 30-minute one will do.
Okay. But the 10 hours is the cutscenes, so at least you're skipping however much else the unfun gameplay.
Yeah, you basically
is, so.
skip all the bad stuff and just see all the good stuff for 10 hours.
Well, that's
All right,
something.
That's something.
And then after you've watched that, we've got to figure out if we're doing anything with Danganronpa 3, which is an anime, not a game.
Yes, yes.
My hope and intention is that we figure something out to put on our channel of us experiencing that, but I haven't quite figured out exactly what we're going to do yet.
Yes. Audrey is having a baby not too long from now.
Oh, yeah, by
so
the way,
that makes it
congratulations.
Makes it more difficult to figure out the filming.
Congratulations on what happens in the future, baby. You can name
And thank you to Phil for cutting out all of the bathroom breaks that occur during these filmings.
Very good. Very good.
Also, if along those lines, if any of you have ideas for future games you would like us to play through, please feel free to put those in the comments as well.
There's only one actual Danganronpa game left to do, and then who knows?
Yeah. We're
Can't just play bird games the whole time.
I mean, we will.
We can't.
John has never played
mean, we
Fire
will.
Emblem.
I haven't played Fire Emblem. We'd only be a third blind.
There's,
but
there's lots of options. There's so many options. But what should our options be? You tell us our options.
Yeah.
What are our options? Good stuff. So yeah, no, Ultra Despair Girls, and then an anime. And the anime's weird because it's technically 2 animes, but you have to watch the 2 animes concurrently, or it doesn't make sense.
What?
Yep, you heard me. So
But-
there's
That's such an anime thing.
there's Danganronpa 3.
Yes.
Future. Wait, hang on. It's Danganronpa 3 Future, and then Danganronpa 3 Despair. Danganronpa 3 Future is set immediately after this game, and it's basically Makoto and the gang dealing with Future Foundation ramifications for the things they did in this game.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Danganronpa 3 Despair is a flashback that's set before the first game, that is basically following the characters from this game, from Danganronpa 2, as they become new students of Hope Peak Academy and sort of what their school life was like.
And fall into ultimate despair?
Yeah.
Well, that sounds
Gotcha.
dark.
But it's weird because it's a situation where,
Who
like,
was it that fucked Junko's corpse?
you will never know. And
Oh,
frankly, we
good, it
shouldn't look
doesn't
into
tell us?
it.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. I was concerned that it would tell us.
It was a metaphorical. It was more metaphorical necrophilia, you know.
I don't think it was
like
metaphorical.
like Dickens writes a lot of. Anyway, that's Monokuma. I don't actually know if there's a post-credit sequence in this. I don't know if it's been a while. If you press, nope, there he goes.
Okay,
there he goes.
there he goes.
Hey,
Hey, obtained a present.
You have obtained a present
Easter egg.
Yay!
Oh. Oh, cool. Oh,
You have obtained a present Usami strap.
Yay!
cool.
Oh boy.
Oh.
You have obtained a present Danganronpa IF.
If anyone wants to read Danganronpa If, that's a short story that I'm pretty sure the premise is, what if Mikuru Ikusaba decided to rescue people from the killing game?
And I think we're done.
And we're done! Thank you all for watching.
That.
We'll see you again next time.
We'll see you next time.